Hey there, Clashers. Welcome to another episode of Clash with Quant. This is going to be a war attack episode, and it's going to be a first time ever. It's cleanup war attack episodes. Usually I only show fresh bases, but I decided to do some cleanup ones here because there's a different thought process that goes into cleanup. You know where the traps are, you know what's in the clan castle, and you saw an attack before, so how can you modify that attack and hopefully result in a 3-star. So the attack that happened on this base first, let's go ahead and take a look at it, occurred from this upper right hand section into the base to get the queen and trigger what would be hopefully a double giant bomb, but there was no double giant bomb there. Now that reviewing that attack, I was able to realize that if there were double giant bombs, they had to be here or not or, but and here. So that made me realize my kill squad had to go into the base from the bottom and trigger these double giant bombs and kill the king. And it turns out that that was a great spot to go in because you can see one jump spell can get from this bay right over here, right over the between the town hall and this air defense, can get right to the queen bay, so your king can get in there and smack that queen around. So let's go ahead and take a look at how this attack was played out. First things first, going to go ahead and drop a golem and a well-placed wizard to clear some of the junk structures, and the level 5 golem on this side because there's more point defenses that can hit it. Once those junk structures are cleared, drop the queen, one wall breaker to test for a bomb. There was one there, I didn't know that. Then 3 more to open up that bay. Then that third golem. The reason that there's so many golems going in here is there is a lot of damage that could potentially occur in this small space. So fill it up with golems. Wizards behind to clear all the junk structures. Drop the jump spell. Drop a poison on top of these clan castle troops. And a rage to get them taken care of. I missed the queen, no big deal. Those troops are going to go down. That jump spell is still activated. The king is eventually going to go to the queen. See, he sensed her, boom, he's going to take her out. Going to enrage the king while he still has some health. Get some of those skeletons and clear out some more structures. Now, starting from the right-hand side, just a couple of hogs. Not all of them, I think it was just 4. Then 4 more on these defenses, maybe a couple more. And a few more hogs. So 5 remaining hogs. Drop a heal at the only place the hogs can next path. And then the rest of the hogs. You can see that the bottom double giant bomb was triggered. And all of the hogs are eventually going to kind of converge together. Maybe somewhat. Actually, they do. So that wasn't the greatest hog deployment. And they're going towards that double giant bomb. But it was angled in the only orientation that could work, which would keep these hogs alive, triggering the bomb one at a time. 1 bomb, 2 bomb, second bomb didn't matter. Those hogs healed up just enough to be able to get those final 2 defenses, and from this point forward, dropped cleanup wizards around the side, and the hogs are going to go hog wild and get that 3-star. So we're just going to fast forward through it. You can see both of my heroes went down. So this base did cause some challenges for the heroes, but they did their job of getting rid of the clan castle troops and both of the enemy heroes so that the rest of the troops would have the ability to clean up this base. And that was done because I knew where the double giant bombs were, because of that first attack, and it's a cleanup attack. Now the second attack that was a cleanup attack is right here. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at the base. And it's one of these spread out bases that the troops can scatter all over. Now the first attacker did a queen walk on the right hand side and then broke open into the middle, I don't remember where, with Velks to clear out the base. I used nearly the exact same army composition, if not, but I started my queen walk up top and then broke my Velks in here. The reason I did that is the earthquake. If you scout this base, you can place an earthquake right over this clan castle, and it opens up, let's see how many bays. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the rest of the bays can be reached by wizards or the archer queen. So essentially the whole base is open. Now, the king and queen bay isn't open, and neither is the town hall, but that doesn't matter. You can get that last. And the king and queen bay, it doesn't have to be open because they'll hop over the wall and attack your troops, whatever troops happen to be there. So they're going to be exposed once the earthquake's placed right here. And the reason the queen was dropped up top is you could easily funnel by clearing these two barracks, and as the queen walked through the base, she would only be targeted essentially by one defense at a time, making it a very safe queen walk, and the queen could hit this air D from over the wall right here. So knowing that the queen would path down and around, and then my troops would eventually enter the base around this junction, we're going to go ahead and get that 3-star with what is now my favorite army in the game for farming, well, I say pushing, and for war. So first things first, try to clear these structures. Dropped one minion. That minion was killed by the archer tower. Queen goes down. Healers go on top of the queen in a second. I think I actually was sleeping on the job and forgot to drop the healers immediately. So the queen is going to start walking down. Now she's targeted by 3 defenses. That's going to burn her down quickly. Just be patient. If she can kill one of those defenses and move out of the way, which she did here, you're going to be fine. Now this triggered the clan castle troops. I knew it was in the clan castle. So I'm going to go ahead and use the ability. I don't think I used a rage here. The ability is just going to be enough to take care of that dragon. And look, the queen's healed back up. I knew that after that, there would be only one defense targeting this queen at a time, so using a rage wasn't needed. Or probably wouldn't have been safe because the queen needed to go invisible because of the Valk and because of the dragon. So sometimes it's circumstantial. 99% of the time I'll use the rage. This just happened to be that way. So here come the golems. Using wizards on the far side of the golems to clear all the structures. You can see that the queen moving down the base counterclockwise is clearing all these structures. The wizards over here are clearing all the structures behind those golems, leaving a nice clear path of structures which will lead directly right into the base where I want them to go. So 2 wall breakers went in and actually worked. 2 more failed. No big deal. Here comes the kill squad. King and the Velks, and there's actually 3 golems in this attack, I believe. So I'm starting to use 3 golems more often. Oh, here comes a 3rd golem. Dropped a little bit later than I probably wanted to. And they're in. Earthquake went down, opened up that entire section. Rage goes to start clearing out quickly, followed by a heal, so everything goes into a heal. Look at both heroes are dead already, that quickly. And the queen is following up exactly what I wanted her to do. Be behind these Valks, behind that king, behind those golems, and just go into town. So 1 Valk got stuck on the bottom, but it's going to be tanking for a long time on just 1 Tesla. So the troops started going north or towards, I'll call 12 o'clock. So I brought my remainder troops, which is just 1 hog, 1 giant, and a couple of archers and wizards to clear those structures and push the troops back down towards the base. So a lot of those troops do go down, drop another rage, my final rage, and they're going to go right at this town hall in this Tesla bay. Those are the last 3 defenses that I thought were going to be in the attack. And there's so many troops on the board right now that whatever's remaining is going to be hit. And look how quickly this is. Look how many troops are remaining from this attack. It's such an overpowered attack. And there's 1 Tesla remaining. So the troops are going to walk slowly to that Tesla. Still have healers. I mean, if you still have healers after this, you knew you wrecked that base. So that is it. Cleanup attacks really do require a little bit different scouting because you know what you're going to be facing. So you can tailor your attack exactly how it needs to be tailored so that all the pieces are working cohesively and you're triggering the bombs and avoiding the other traps that you don't want to hit immediately while you work your way through that base. So thanks so much for watching Clash with Quant. While you're here, click the like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already, leave some discussion about your cleanup attacks, and we'll see you next time.